All right, folks, it's Wednesday, and that means it is day 3 of our weekly challenge with the robots. We're on boards 5 and 6, and this is the hand we left off with yesterday. We have a nice 12 count with 10 cards in the minor suits. We're just going to open a diamond. I'd be shocked if we didn't see a major get bid at some point in the next few bids. And here, yeah, both of them get bid. A diamond, it goes a spade on our left, 2 hearts. This is a tough choice here for us. Look at the colors. We're vulnerable. They're not. Here, 3 diamonds is overselling our values a little bit, but I would say 3 clubs would probably super over. Yeah, look at this. 3 diamonds is kind of overselling. We don't really have 15, but our shape is pretty amazing here. I don't mind bidding 3 diamonds with this hand, and I'm tempted to do so anyway. 3 clubs, make sure you're mousing over these bids. 3 clubs would be huge. It would be 18 to 22. We're not quite there yet, and we don't want to tempt fate, I don't think. So I'm going to hit the in-between button here. Even though this isn't as good of a hand as I should have as far as the robot's concerned, I don't mind the shape, and all my points are working for me. So let's bid 3 diamonds and hope we buy it. Oh, partner bids 3 spades. What's this? All right, so this is just some sort of diamond hand. Partner's going to think 4 clubs is a control bid. So here, I'm not going to bid 3 no trump, especially I only have 2 small hearts. Okay, partner put us in games, so maybe we bid too much. Maybe not, though. I don't know. Interesting. Okay, this is a hand where we're not going to make it, most likely. But we have chances to go down only 1, and maybe if we sneak a spade through, we might be able to do some damage here. But at this point, they got off to a pretty good lead. They're leading the ace of clubs from our left-hand opponent spot. And now the question is, do we play a diamond to take a diamond finesse? Or do we try to get to our hand to ruff a club and dummy? Interesting. They led the 7 of clubs. We have no way to finesse clubs, so here we're going to need to probably take a ruff or 2. The problem is, how do we get back to our hand safely? Well, probably in diamonds, right? So here, I'm actually going to take a diamond finesse. And I'm doing this just so I can place this card on the table and see. Ooh, that's nice. All right, so we kind of got a nice run here on this, but the problem is, now that we ran so good in this suit, we have no way to kind of try to sneak a spade in, right? Unless they let us do it themselves. I'm going to play a heart. These are tricks we know we're going to lose, right? So let's play a heart. Let's see this here. Okay. Now they might get more tricks here. Yuck, 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 yuck. Oh, they're out of trump. Okay, that's good news, bad news, folks. Here, they're out of some trump here, so we're going to draw a couple rounds of trump. We know East is going to have a diamond left after this, and now's the time we sneak a spade if we can. It's not going to work, right? They see the writing on the wall, but luckily, we're in 5 diamonds down too. Let's see what might happen when we look at the results on this. Here, I'm just surrendering my diamond trick to them, and now we'll just take the rest. All right, let's take a peek. What can they make? Right? They get to. They don't have a fit anywhere. That's the problem, right? We get just a little bit too high by bidding 3 diamonds. If we choose not to bid 3 diamonds, let's see what happens. It probably goes, well, we'll pass, and then lefty will bid 3 clubs, most likely. And what will East do with that one? I mean, I don't know. Might they try 3 no trump? And is that bad for them? Yeah, probably. We have lots of tricks. We don't have a lot of communication, though, on this hand. But the 10 of diamonds is a pretty good card for partner to have. But if they did play the 10 from that hand, they would cover and still have a stopper with the 9. I don't think they can scrabble together enough tricks to make game. But we only went minus 200. So if they make some sort of part score and they did not bid 3 diamonds at the other table, maybe we're only losing like 2 or 3 imps on this one. So we'll hold our. I think we're losing on this one for sure because we just got too high. The other thing I could have done here, folks, I'm on the wrong screen. Let me get that chicken scratch out of the way. If we are confident that West will bid over 2 hearts, and I don't know if I would be super confident because East is a passed hand. If East was an unpassed hand, 2 hearts should be forcing. So this is a spot where if East was making a forcing bid, we could delay our response because we'll know we'll get another call, right? So if West now, let's say after we choose to pass 2 hearts, if West bids 3 clubs and it goes check, check to us, now we can bid 3 diamonds and we haven't oversold our hand. Unfortunately, the choice to oversell our hand led partner to bid a game. Right? And here, obviously, 3-0 would have been just disgustingly bad, right? Because we're going to lose 5 hearts right off the bat, basically, and then whatever we lose from that point will just be gravy for them, right? So here, I guess, going minus 200 isn't the worst case, but I would guess we're losing an imp or two on that one. So we'll try to make that up. Here's board 6, and maybe we get a chance to make it up here. This is our balance 15, which we're just going to open a no trump. Partner bids Stayman. Here, never fail to respond with your 4-card major, right? Especially with the robots. Even when you're flat, right? Because it doesn't mean your partner's flat, right? So here, don't let this flat shape make you deny what you actually have. Just bid your hand normally, as always. And take a look how many winners we have here, folks, and make your plan on this hand. What are you going to do? 10 of spades is interesting. It could be the top of an interior sequence, right? Queen 10-9, in which case the jack would be a good play for us here. It could also just be top of a sequence, 10-9-8, right? Same spot here. And that means that if West has 4 or more spades and they don't have the queen, that means the queen's falling to our right, right? So here's the weird thing. If we think West has 4 spades, which again, it's the robot, so this might even be a stiff for all we know. But if we think it's 10-9-8 fourth or 10-9 fifth or something like that, we need to not play the jack because the queen's gonna fall either in the first or second trick with this hand. However, if it doesn't fall, we could still lead low towards the jack later to try to create another trick. We know we have 9 winners, right? We have 5 clubs, 2 hearts is 7. And 2 spades is 9. So we'll try to scrape together an extra trick, and we can certainly do that in diamonds if they ever play that suit. So here, we're just going to play low, right? And we're going to play low just to kind of cover all of our bases, and maybe we create another trick later with this holding, right? So at this point, it's time to play some clubs, right? We're going to keep our hard entries in both sides of the table. But here, let's just watch what happens, right? Club, club, they both follow. And now righty is going to show out. They play the 8 of diamonds. Beautiful. Here I'm going to pitch a heart. No good here. 9 of spades to our left. Okay. That's a good sign there. Jack of clubs. We're going to play another heart. And now they play a heart. Now I'm going to play a diamond, right? I'm going to see if we get to see the golden card here with the queen. No. But we get the next best thing. We know now where that queen of spades is, so now just leading low towards that jack will create another trick. And now they can play their diamonds, by the way, if they want, but if they're not going to do that, we will now just play the king of hearts. We will cash our jack of spades, and then we will make sure to take our 10th trick and leave the rest for them, right? We could have also played a diamond at some point, right? And at that point, we would still give them 2 tricks on top of whatever else they had coming to them, which was likely a spade. And that's that same 10 tricks that we were going to be taking. So we're either, on this last one, we're either trying to develop a spade trick, which we determined really quickly we could do, or we're just going to hammer away at diamonds and let them play a spade whenever they want to, if they're going to from either side of that table as well. All right. So the diamond may have been better because if West wins the king and decides to lead a spade, then we can hop up with that jack and take an extra trick without having to worry about it. And then maybe even get more tricks with knocking out that last diamond near the end. All right. But basic stuff here, right? We know we have 9 tricks right off the bat. We'll take whatever we can extra at the end, but it's imps, right? We're not going out of our way to, mine for an extra trick because we're not worried about that extra 1 imp, right? When we could be risking a huge swing the other way. All right, good stuff, guys. Let's take a look at where we're going to start off on Thursday. Nice. Another semi-balanced hand, but not quite as good as some of the ones we've seen already. So take a look, guys. This is where we will start Thursday, our penultimate day of our 20th challenge with the robots. All right, guys, I'll see you then.